So an AP exam consists of like different materials in the tests that is like 2 to 3 hours. And it has like multiple choice, it has a writing section, you get to analyze some things. So it's a really long test and it can seem kind of like a lot at once, but it's really important to prepare for it like months in advance.
It takes away from me, it takes away time for sports. So I have to figure out other times, such as 6 a.m. trainings, in order to keep on top of sports and academics.
I'm involved in cross country, and right now we've been having practices like during the week and everything. Um, I Earlier this year I was involved in theater as well.
I'm like an ASB. I also do cross country like outside, and I'm also like part of like campus ministry clubs like in school, so like Warriors for Life and like Key Club. Yeah. Outside of school, I'm part of like the mayor's youth council.
There's definitely enough time. You can always make time either before school or late night for sports or academics.
Like even though like there is like some like time problems, like I feel like you can still actually like invest your time in like these classes, and like they're not, like for me at least, like they are like time consuming, but like you can do them like throughout the week, and you can still like have the weekend to like do whatever you want, and as long as you like remember to like not go out, like get off a task, and like yeah.
Well, I think AP students in general, I think they really have a really strong bond with each other. Like they're all going through the same things. So don't be afraid to speak up. I know everyone is out there to help you. So I think having a little study group is really important because if you ever feel lost, you have other people to speak to, because I know handling everything by yourself can be kind of nerve-wracking and stressful at times. So it's important to surround yourself with other people who can motivate you and you can motivate them.
It's pretty important. Like I think talking to my friends about just like certain assignments and stuff, and like they help me to get like a better perception of it. Like in AP seminar, for example, we had our groups and everything, so we were able to like have a better like perception of like certain things and like to put it together. And so I think that like overall they help you to have more perceptions on a certain topic so that you don't have just your inside thoughts, but you also have like the outside thoughts too.
My favorite AP class has been APUSH or AP US history because I find the information within that subject to be the most intriguing. And so it's easier for me to comprehend it and to understand it and actually be excited for it.
Probably like AP biology, because like it's something that like I actually like investing my time in, like it's something that I'm passionate about, like knowing about the environment and things like that. And I also like took regular biology in like going into like sophomore year, like summer, so like I kind of knew um, like a little bit about it, so like it was not that big, like not as like a shock when I like took it as an AP course.
My favorite AP class has probably been AP US, just because I've been pretty interested in US history since I've taken it, and I found myself like explaining certain topics to my mom because she's interested in it too, or like my parents or whatever, right? So they find it interesting too to just learn a lot of the different perceptions and like discrepancies that occur throughout history and the little details that maybe they haven't heard before.
I have two favorite AP classes, which are the ones that I'm taking right now, which are AP Seminar and AP Spanish Language and Culture. For AP Seminar, I really like the freedom that they give you because like every year there's a different stimulus material that you get to read. So I also like researching different topics that maybe interest you and you can learn more about them. I really like the freedom in that class, so it's really fun to look up things and write about them. And then for Spanish Language and Culture, I'm bilingual, so I have Spanish all over my life. So I think learning more about my culture and learning how to talk more in an educative way really helps me communicate with my family in like Mexico and my family, my parents. So I really enjoy that class.
I took like regular like geometry freshman year, and like when I was taking like algebra 2, it was like a lot faster, and like I think it's like you learn things like at a faster rate. So like they actually like it teaches you to um, complete things and like you have to like study a lot harder, I feel.
So definitely after time, you sort of get like a better grasp of it. Because like I would say that in my honors classes when I first started, at the time it felt like a lot, but now it's like so small compared to this. But after you get so used to it, it becomes kind of normal.
I actually started with CP classes, and I tried to work my way up as a freshman to get into honors and to APs my following year, which was sophomore year. So I put in a ton of work into it because I wanted to challenge myself in the future, because I kind of found like the CP classes to be not necessarily easier, but kind of like not as challenging as AP and honors, which is what I wanted.
I think that a lot of the skills that you learn in AP classes are learned in AP classes, and so it's like kind of like a different animal in that way. So you can only get a feel for it once you've started it and once you can experience it, I think.
Overall, the AP exams are just really stressful, but I feel that and they test your knowledge on the whole year of material. So, and a good way to study for them is to just go over videos in your old notes and to just have a set routine to study maybe a little bit every day. So, or leading up to the exam, then when it comes time for the exam, you'll be fully prepared.
What I found helpful was like to prepare for them, you can actually do like time practice tests, so that because it requires a lot of like fast thinking and like knowing what you're doing as soon as you like get the exam. Like you have to like plan it out and then like start the test. So yeah, that's what I did.
So I really think that the best way to prepare is maybe like have, a group of friends, have a little study group, a little study session. I really think that's really helpful because you could all motivate each other. And I think additional resources like I know there's AP books that I also purchased that are really helpful. And also there's a bunch of videos online like on YouTube with, different professors telling students different methods and how they could study. So
You don't have to feel like pressure to do it if like you don't like want to. Like they are like they do help you to like with like college applications, and that's what I think like the more like if you take like a challenging class, like it shows that you're like willing to like do your best and like invest your time in those classes. But like if you feel like you don't have like time for that, or like it's too much for you, then like you can still like show yourself through like other things.
I think that your first year will probably be pretty difficult. It was for me. And so I think that after you've done your first year, you should definitely consider doing a second because it's pretty beneficial in a lot of ways. And after you've done your first year, it'll get like a lot easier, I think, in my opinion.
I think it's really important to know why you're taking these classes, not necessarily only because of what might come for college or the benefits that you might have, but I think it's also important to know what you're studying and what interests you. Like maybe you want to take AP art, well, then that interests you, then you can take that. So I think it's important to stay positive in these classes and to know exactly why you're taking them.
So I'd say like the best AP classes to take would be the ones that you're interested in. If you're not interested in the AP class, I don't think you'll do too well in it. So if you're interested in AP US history, then you should probably take it to just learn more about it because that's what you want to do. But again, if you're not interested in math like I'm not, then you don't want to take an AP class in that subject.